I will say that you can get a lot of benefits. So some of the metabolic benefits for fasting include improved glucose levels, improved blood pressure regulation, metabolic effects, improved, for example, weight loss, right? Now, can you get all of that from just doing caloric restriction versus doing like this intermittent fasting, right? You can get a lot of it, but there have been studies showing that doing this sort of intermittent fasting is beneficial for some of these metabolic parameters outside of the caloric, being in a caloric deficit.
What does that mean, metabolic parameters?
Again, glucose regulation,
Okay.
blood pressure, your blood pressure control as well. So these things have been shown in people that are doing time-restricted eating. So they're basically doing a type of intermittent fasting where, especially if they're doing a really compressed window, so they're eating all their food within 6 hours and then fasting for like 18 hours, that's really beneficial, right? Because, and even if they have the same amount of calories as people that are calorically restricted, they've compared those head to head. People that are doing the fasting have better improvements in their glucose regulation, better improvements in their blood pressure than people that are even still eating fewer calories but not doing the fasting component.
So what would you recommend for the average person? I asked you earlier on to give me a sort of a perfect prescription of what I should do in terms of fasting. On a daily basis, you think I should have eating sort of fasted windows of, 12 to 20 hours?
I think it really depends on what you're looking for. And personally, if you are wanting to have this more autophagy kind of potentially autophagy activation where you're clearing away stuff within your cells, again, we don't really know the hard number yet. But I would say, yeah, you probably want to be around a 16-hour window of not eating.
What do you do?
I mean, it depends on the day.
On an optimal day?
Most of the time, I'm probably eating all of my food within a 10-hour window, and so I'm fasted for 14 hours. But optimally, like, it all depends on my family and like eating dinner with my family and what's going on.
Do you ever do longer fasts?
I don't do. I mean, I would say a day is like the longest that I do.